Hello guys, Standard 6, Chapter number 7, Things Around Us. So guys, in the previous video, we have discussed about the characteristics of living things. In that, we have discussed about the first topic. It was levels of organism. So just revise it. So in that, first we have discussed about the cell. So what is the meaning of cell? Cell is the smallest unit of any living organism. Then tissue. What was tissue? Tissue was, that means when two or more cells join together to form a particular function, it is called as tissue. Then organ. Now when two or more tissues join together, it forms organ. As for example, lungs, liver, stomach, brain, right, heart. So these all are called as organ. Now when two or more organs join together, it forms organ system, like respiratory system, circulatory system, digestive system. So when two or more organ system join together and it becomes like a organism. So there were two types of the organisms, like unicellular and multicellular. What is the meaning of unicellular? The organism which is made up of only one cell, it is called as unicellular. As for example, amoeba and paramecium. Then the organisms which are made up of so many cells, it is called as multicellular organisms. As for examples, plant and animals, rose plants, right? This was the multicellular organisms. Now then we have discussed about the organ system, that all. Now today what are we going to discuss? We are going to discuss about the feeding, respiration. Then what is the difference between respiration and breathing, that we are going to learn today. Okay guys, so let's start it. Okay guys, our today's topic is feeding, that means the characteristics of living organisms. So here feeding, that means living things need food. Why living things need food? They need food for energy, to do work, to do task, right, to move from one place to the another place. That's why living things need food. So there are two types of the organisms in the living things. First one, that is autotrophs, and second one is heterotrophs, right? So what is the meaning of autotrophs? So the living things which can manufacture their own food by the photosynthesis process is called as autotrophs, right? As for example, plant. So inside the plant, inside the green leaves of the plant, there are chlorophyll. So in the presence of carbon dioxide, sunlight, water and chlorophyll and other minerals, green plants can manufacture their own food. This process is called as the photosynthesis process, right? And meaning of auto, that means self, and trophs means food. So autotrophs means self prepared food. Now second one is that heterotrophs. What is the meaning of heterotrophs? Hetero, that means other, and trophs means food. That means the organisms which cannot manufacture their own food by themselves, but it depends on the other one. So these types of the organisms are called as heterotrophs, right? So most of the animals, they can't manufacture their own food, they can't prepare their own food. So these all are called as heterotrophs, right? Okay guys, our next topic is respiration. So this is the third characteristics of living organisms. So what is the definition of respiration? So respiration, that means the process, it is the process of releasing energy from the breakdown of food in the cell. This is called as the respiration process, right? That means during if we take oxygen in our body, so what happens? Whatever food is present in our body, there will be chemical process between the food and this oxygen, and this food will be broken down into the simpler substances, right? And what happens? There will be heat released, and carbon dioxide also, and water also will be released. So this process is called as the respiration. Guys, we are doing two things. First one, breathing. That means in the breathing, what are we doing? We are taking oxygen, inhaling oxygen in our body and releasing carbon dioxide, right? That means exhaling carbon dioxide outside. So this is called as the one mechanical process, right? This process is called as the breathing process. But after we inhale oxygen to our lungs, then whatever this oxygen we have inhaled, it will react with the food. It will do some chemical process with the food which is present in our stomach, which is present in our sugar, is present in our blood. Whatever this chemical process will be done with the oxygen, this, and whatever heat will be released, whatever energy will be released, carbon dioxide will be released, water will be released, this process will be, so this process is called as the respiration. So there are two difference between the breathing system and respiratory system. That means breathing and respiration, these both process are different. So let's discuss. So this was it was about in human, right? Now what's about the plant? So guys, in the plant we can see that inside the leaves there are stoma, this each and every stoma, right? So this stoma will open, this is called a stomata, right? This stomata open or close. So during the daytime stomata will open, and during the night stomata will be closed. So what happens when stomata will be open? That means at that time there will be exchanges of gases. That means the carbon dioxide will be absorbed by this stomata and oxygen will be released. Actually what the plants are doing, so plants actually absorb the carbon dioxide. So in the presence of chlorophyll, water, then sunlight, it manufactures their own food by the photosynthesis process in the presence of carbon dioxide, right? That means it absorbs carbon dioxide to manufacture their food. And what happens after the manufacturing the food? It releases water and oxygen also. So this oxygen will be released by this stomata outside, right? So by this stomata absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, and this oxygen we are using in our body. Then by the chemical process in our body we also release carbon dioxide and energy, and we are just taking out carbon dioxide. Again this carbon dioxide is useful to plant, it absorbs, manufacture their food and release oxygen. So this is the cycle of the carbon dioxide and oxygen, right? So that's why we are used to say that he save trees, right? Okay, now let's see. Okay, this was about the plant. Now what's about the aquatic animals? Suppose few aquatic animals which are present in the water, so they have certain organ, it is called as gills, as for example in fish, right? So by that gills this fish will absorb oxygen present in the water, right? Because in the water oxygen can be dissolved, So this water, this oxygen will be absorbed by this fish in the gill organs. Now see respiration and breathing. So what is the respiration key definition? The process of releasing energy from the breakdown of the food. This process is called as respiration. And what is the breathing? Taking and giving out of air. That means whatever air we are halving in our body and we are just exhaling outside. Only this mechanical types of process is called as the breathing. Okay. Now what happens during the respiration? Energy will be released. So this is the energy. But in the breathing there will be no energy released, right? Now respiration takes place in all the cells of the body. So whatever cells are present in our body, for each and every cells there will be respiration, but in the breathing there will be only organ. This is called as lungs. So breathing will be only in the lungs, not with the each and every cell of the body. Now रेस्पिरेशन इन्वॉल्व्स ब्रीदिंग ऑल्सो. रेस्पिरेशन की पूरी सिस्टम में ब्रीदिंग भी होता है और उसमें से ब्रेकडाउन ऑफ फूड भी होता है ऑक्सीजन रिलीज करने के लिए. क्लियर? अब ब्रीदिंग के अंदर फिर क्या होता है? इट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ रेस्पिरेशन. दैट मीन्स कि रेस्पिरेशन के अंदर ब्रीदिंग भी आ जाता है, एनर्जी भी रिलीज हो जाती है. बट ब्रीदिंग के अंदर क्या होता है? ओनली द पार्ट ऑफ द रेस्पिरेशन है वो सिर्फ काम करता है ऑक्सीजन लेना, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एग्जॉस्ट करना, बाहर निकालना. रेस्पिरेशन का काम है ऑक्सीजन लेने के बाद उसका यूज़ करना, फूड में से एनर्जी रिलीज करना और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को रिलीज करके लंग्स तक वापस पहुंचाना, फिर उसको बाहर निकालना. ये सारी प्रोसेस वो रेस्पिरेशन के अंदर आती है. ब्रीदिंग के अंदर सिर्फ होगा सिर्फ इन एंड आउट ऑफ ऑक्सीजन एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ओके गाइज, दिस वाज द रेस्पिरेशन. Okay guys, let's see today's homework. Take out MCQ in the exercise. MCQ number 3. Plants can also be termed as autotrophs, heterotrophs, primary consumers or secondary consumers. So find out the answers of this question. Fourth one, animals cannot be classified as. Then fifth one, this helps plants in the exchange of gases. So find out the answer of this and TikTok in textbook. No need to write in fair notebook. Then turn your page, give one word. Question number 2. The process of releasing energy from the breakdown of food in living organism. So write it down one word over here. Then take out short question. Question number 3. How is a green plant's way of feeding different from an animal's way of feeding? Right, so there is different because plants are called as autotrophs and animals are called as heterotrophs. So write down the answer of this question in fair notebook. Then come to the distinguish. Question number 3. What is respiration and breathing? That means कि just make a distinguish of respiration and breathing in in notebook. Then long question number 1. Write down any 3 characteristics of living things with example. So there are so many characteristics. Write it down any 3 in notebook. Then question number 2. Explain the levels of organisms in a multicellular organism. So write it down the levels. There are so many levels. So these are the short and long and distinguish that students will write in fair notebook. Okay guys, thank you, have a nice day.